Hey everybody, I'm Michelle Roy of Dragonfly Wellness, and this is Wellness Wednesday. Today we are talking about harnessing the power of yang to help create new habits. So I wrote about this in my newsletter this month, the yin and the yang of Chinese tradition, the great balancing forces in the universe. We are heading into our official start of summer, which is the yang season. And so we have more light. Yang qualities are light, movement, activity. It's the masculine aspect, as opposed to yin, which is dark, quiet, feminine, stillness, earthiness. Yang takes us up to the heavens. Yin brings us back to the earth. Yin is moonlight, yang is sunlight. So back to summer. We are in the season where we enjoy the most light. We have more light typically in the morning and the evening. And so it's a wonderful time to work with the forces of nature to help us bring about change in our lives. So if there is some new hobby that you want to start or return to, or there's some change you're wanting to make in your life, this is a great time to do it, because the yang season is all about activity, it's all about doing, it's all about that kind of enthusiastic energy that we need when we're undertaking something new. So for example, let's say we want to add a morning walk or an evening walk to our daily routine, right? I think it's pretty well known that anything you read around goal setting or life changes, they advise us to make those things achievable and measurable. So rather than have some vague, like, I want to start doing more exercise, like to really lay out exactly what you want to do. I would like to establish a morning walk routine. Great. So figure out what time you want to get up. As I said, we have more light in the morning. We have more light in the evening if you would rather make it an evening walk. Pick your time. The hardest part about making the change will just be getting up or preserving that time for your walk. So keep it small, 10 minutes. I'm gonna get up every morning at 6:30 and I'm gonna walk around my neighborhood for 10 minutes. The hardest part of that will be getting up at 6:30. And then once you do it for a few days, you're like, okay, kind of get into a rhythm. Then the next week, maybe you add 5 more minutes to the walk. Maybe you ultimately would like to be walking for 3 miles or 5 miles, but you don't start there, right? We start where it's achievable, because the hardest thing is to get into the habit of just doing it. Or maybe it's a meditation practice. I advise people the same thing. When you sit down, set a timer, 10 minutes. Sit there. The hardest part is just getting in the habit of doing it. And then once you're there, you can lengthen the time. You can accommodate that in your life. The hardest part is just committing to making it part of your life. But in the summer, to bring this back to our topic today, we have the advantage of the light, of the energy around us that encourages us to get up a little earlier or stay out a little later and add these things into our lives. It's a lot easier now than if we decide we want to do that, in winter, right? In January. Think about it then. It's 25 degrees out and it's pitch black. That's not inviting to go for a morning walk. But if you've established the morning walk in the summertime, where it's already a habit, your body feels better when you do it. You have a little bit easier time committing to that when the forces of nature aren't supporting that. When the yin forces are saying, no, stay in bed, be cozy and warm and still. That's the energy of winter. The energy of summer is, yeah, let's go out. We're going to be in the sunshine and we're going to be outside and we're going to do things. And so that energy can really foster any changes that you want to make or anything else that you want to add into your life. So let's use this yang energy of summer to serve us in whatever capacity it can, whatever shifts and changes we want to invite in. Now's the time. All right, everybody, have a fantastic day, and I will see you again very soon with some more inspiration. Happy almost summer. Namaste.